And we're off to the races on Vertigo. A much maligned map in the popular space. How are you feeling about Vertigo these days, John?
I absolutely despise Vertigo as a player. As a viewer, it's fun. So, so let's go to it. Honestly, it's so tough if you don't know your util. Well, if you don't know your util, right? If you're on a team, and I solo queue, of course, 'cause I'm crazy. And if you don't know, you don't have a team that knows their util, you can't stop the pushes. I mean, the T's will just run you over if they know what they're doing. So that's what's tough about it.
It do be tough. Cooper gonna get an entry as we talk about T's just rolling you over. We got quaddies over on the downside. Players jumping through their crosshair. HE over for Cynic could be punishing. Yep, Truck will eat that. In the meantime, Marky takes out Stewie 2K, who is gracing us with his presence.
Stewie 2K.
One of NA's major winners in the server, baby. Gonna get back on the bomb. They don't have a smoke for it. They'll have to deal with the player towards cement. There's the tap. Cooper reveals himself. Eliminates a bwills. They need to force these fights, and they know it. They've taken out the cement player. And the rotation on perhaps for Truck. Is there a kit? There's no kit. This one's done so. Cynic, nothing he could do about the round. And he's going to yeet himself off a building, knowing he is over and done with.
Might
a
as
man
well
of honor.
Do it in style. Oh, wow. It actually at the bottom. Wow. Haven't seen that. Usually you just see the player kind of sailing through the sky as the round ends, but unfortunately he found a bitter end to that round. 1-0 in favor of Mythic. And as I mentioned, if you can get that quick push on your T side on either A or B, you pretty much usually have the round. That was a great effort by Nouns going on the retake, but they just ran out of time at the end, and a good job from Mythic to stay out of their crosshairs and hide behind cover as long as they possibly could while still popping some heads. So here we go. Nouns not forcing up. A lot of discipline from them because usually they opt for that second round force buy. But here, they're choosing to go with the pistols.
Where are the two nades? Where's the HEs? A and middle. Mitchell for Tarson. Interesting there. Oh, Uchi. Mac 10 bullet, fortunately, so bwills gets to live. Because if that was Truck Lover, he'd be loving some.
Stewie did play in their previous match, by the way, Mike. It didn't go that great for him. 19 frags over the entire BO3 as Truck Lover's going to take down Marky. That's a great little start for a Mythic up against these pistols. bwills, oh, yeah, taps the head of Cooper and survives. I don't know if he's going to get a frag out of this, but at least he's doing some damage, and there we go. Now he's down for the count, and well, the rest of the players will likely fall by his side.
That nade nearly found Cooper. 6 HP, and there are no survivors for the Nouns side. Clean round for Mythic. That's how you like to get started. And old Stuart 2000 living up to his name. Picking up 2. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know how much CS2 he's been playing. I haven't really been following him that much on a stream or anything like that, but definitely that first match was very rough on his side. And of course it was up against EG, who were trying to find their rhythm as well. They were desperate for a win. They probably didn't care who they were up against. They were going to find it, and they did. I mean, it was 13-2 on Mirage for EG and 13-9 on Ancient. That Mirage match was a wipeout. And Get Right, of course, played in that previous match too.
Another legend of the game.
Yeah, he was in town for TwitchCon, and they decided to throw him into an ECL match.
We love content teams.
Heck yeah.
The real question, the real rating that matters. I've just opened up Counter of Strikes to see where they're at in the leaderboards. Respective players. Carson, gonna be at a dub in that first exchange. Quickly traded out. Not bad. This is the bonus round, so... Oh my goodness, what a swing from Cynic, burning. His feet are flame, and he just keeps swinging. Stewie's been able to bail out, has been able to pick up a rifle 1v3. It's not impossible, but it is, shall we say, improbable. Where's the bomb? John, where's the bomb?
I don't see it on the radar, to be quite honest with you.
John, where'd the bomb go?
Bomb is...
Bomba?
Bomba somewhere.
Bomba.
I think it's right on ramp right there. You can see it on screen right now, if I'm not mistaken. Unless that's just a pistol. But it looks like the bomb.
Yeah, that does look like the bomba.
Yeah.
Yep. That was in fact the
wasn't
bomba.
on our radar.
It wasn't showing for us. And either way, it is Nouns on the board early on. All right, so based on my expert analysis of looking at the NA Premier leaderboards, currently we've got Cooper and Truck Lever sitting at 41 and 42 respectively. So strong showing there. I believe those are our first players from it. I know Flom was previously up in the top 5, but snooze, you lose.
I don't know where I couldn't find Flom last time I looked.
That's tough out there.
Yeah.
And,
on the
flying down the board. I don't know if we have a Stewart 2000 on this.
I don't think we do. I don't know if he's
require
playing
a
that
lot
much.
of grinding.
Well, we have a Stewart 2000 frag though in this round. Took a lot of damage, but at least gives his team the advantage here. 5v4 as Mythic have got the rifles back up and running. 4 AKs and the Galil. Truck Lover waiting for his opportunity to pop out here into the B stairs. He will have company if he chooses to do so. It's Marky. Who else lurking around here? And he deletes him. Cynic in the meantime did get Cooper, but that's space gained towards the B site. Truck and Snooty are both so low, and there's one gone. A trade comes through, so they keep the advantage, but still, it's a very precarious one.
Yeah, forcing the issue a little bit. No utility here for the retake. He would love to have it. Trying to shoot his way into vision through the smoke. But Flom's ready for that play. It's a cheeky attempt from Cynic. Don't mind it, but Hate is then set up for the 1-2 punch. Nicely played from Flom and Hate on the site itself. And that's going to be Mythic immediately answering back. That's an important one. It stymies the money of Nouns early on. Lets you keep building if you're Mythic. I have now found the first Nouns player on the board at number 147, Carson.
Huh.
Also, some interesting names coming back. Benita is number 140 on the board. Was over in Valorant for a long time. There's some interesting names popping back out. Only Rowdy Shroudy, 168. Interesting names. The board reveals all.
I think if you go down to like 800,000, you'll find me.
It only goes to 1,000, John.
Yeah.
I hate to... I can tell the people your elo if you want.
No, you don't have to. It's absolutely horrendous. Like I said, I've been solo queuing.
That is a mistake.
I only have solo queued. Yeah.
Oh, brother. That's a blunder. Hate not blundering here, nor is Flom. Molotov down on the middle box. Cynic trying to swing to deal with Cooper meets the end of Stewie 2K's gun. This is looking very good for Nouns on the initial. Also noted, Cynic, who has been giving us conniptions with some of his economic choices in this game, bought in this round.
It's fine. Mark is going to save the AK and he'll drop it for Cynic and we'll be fine.
Cynic's going to buy a Negev next round, I'm calling it.
I don't think so.
He's been buying a lot of Negevs.
He has been, yes, but on Vertigo, I don't see where that works. Maybe a ramp, I suppose, and maybe you can spam towards mid.
What did he buy it on Mirage yesterday? Or 2 days last week?
Yeah, it was Mirage, I believe, yeah.
Yeah, I don't see where it works on that map either, to be honest.
No, I guess you're right. Either way.
Getting ready for Europe.
Yeah, Marky is going to save this AK at the very least, so that will be dropped over Cynic and the money problems will disappear. 4-1 for Mythic, though, who continue to run over Nouns with some very aggressive, quick plays onto both bomb sites. I mean, we're 5 rounds in, almost halfway through this first half of action. And Mythic are pulling off what I expected them to here on Vertigo. They are just a team that loves to play here. I think Flom, Cooper, in general, have been here many times before and have done quite well for themselves.
You know, the secret as well is that so much of Counter-Strike is a confidence game, right?
Yep.
So if you got a map where you're like, we're the best on this map, your belief makes it so. Psychology's crazy, man.
It really is. Counter-Strike is so psychological on so many levels.
Just got to get a hypnotist before every game to persuade you that you're the greatest Counter-Strike player of all time, and you'll suddenly be out fragging simple.
Exactly. Well, if he ever plays.
He's been grinding.
Hearing some rumors about Navi, though.
There are some interesting rumors, but rumor has it that Cooper's found the one that he's looking for. Let's see what we got going on here. That was just a peek down the ramp. Carson trying to fight, and at least initially, Nouns have really not been having a lot of love on these initial fights. That smoke's just a touch too shallow, so it can be peeked over. bwills is on an adventure. Oh, but he's being held. He was being held. Hate was checking for it. Now they've shifted off of it. This could be bad. bwills. Oh my goodness, he's found the timing. Which way does he want to take this? He's going to go in towards Z connector. That'll be catching Stewie. Back turn.
Oh.
Body dropped. Made a hash of that one, but that'll just propel the remaining 4 players in towards the A site, which bwills will rapidly be able to communicate. It's looking like their preferred destination.
Look, that's some great util toss forward. Flom's going to get one on CJ, and look at the bodies. Take so much damage on the Mythic side, but they still manage to get the plant and don't lose another player. Is there a nade here? There isn't. No. Oh man, it would have been so powerful if they had one, but unfortunately for them, they're going to have to do this with the guns against these low HP players, and maybe fortunately, Cynic is going to take down Cooper, who was one of the healthier ones.
This is interesting. Smoke goes in now. There's no kits, though. Ooh, they're going to have to fake this. Obviously, Mythic isn't aware that there's no kits down, but this is a really tough retake scenario. Good kills from Truck from the side hall. Hate and Truck Lover making this work out. And one thing you'll note with Nouns, they were spraying a lot of the smokes to try and get vision through it. But it meant that, you know, if you're working with the A1S, you just don't have that many bullets. That's the real economy. Obviously, you're not giving up tracers with the silencer on it, but you got to keep enough bullets in for the engagements. And, well, caution there. This is not looking good for Nouns. Maybe your prophecy's coming true, John.
Yeah, no, I mean, I told you, Mythic on Vertigo, it's always where the magic happens. Again, will they win the series? Probably not. I still favor Nouns, but here, there's still a chance, very much a big chance for them to take it. Flom is going to get the opener onto Marky as Marky trades one out with him. 4v4. bwills going around the corner. What a flashbang from Cynic. Gives bwills the opening to swing around into 2. Probably a third going to come through if Stewie doesn't move out of position here, but he wants to fight this. He wants to go. bwills blinded. bwills will go down, but Stewie's the last one standing. CJ on the flank will finish that off, and it is a second round finally found for the Nouns side. Mike, I just wanted to say before we go on here, you were talking about the smokes, and I think that's the most interesting dynamic that was added to the CS2 meta compared to CSGO, absolutely. Is just that you have to think about, should I spam the smoke? Will it give away my position? I'll gain visibility, and also how many bullets I have left in my gun after I do so. So it's just another thing to think about.
Sure, absolutely. And also, it wouldn't be a Nouns game if that wasn't how they got on the board finally.
Exactly.
Eco. Danger of this team. You can't trust them with any guns in their hands. They're deadly. Now, absolutely. With full rifles up, no limitations, with maximum utility, with kits out, what do Nouns do? They don't have the AWP, but frankly, they haven't been doing a lot of AWPing, so not too concerned about that. So he's gonna show a little bit of presence towards the A ramp. Mythic looking for some spam early on, but they can't connect anything just yet.
Carson looks like he might be able to see one, perhaps. No, he was just spamming around that smoke and connected on Cooper for a little bit of damage. No casualties yet. There's Truck Lover waiting at the bottom of the B stairs. bwills in the meantime over at Boost, and he eats a nade, goes down to 51 HP. Might fall off this spot, but it's just too important for him to hold mid, so he has to continue looking for information and see someone before he decides to go back to that site. Stewie, in the meantime, well, he's crept up the ramp. He might slip through the cracks.
Out of bullets. This is what we're talking about with the spam, and that gives the opportunity for Truck Lover to slip up. Marky doesn't know he's here. Oh, the timing. Recognizing the reload was coming through. Truck Lover now going to be out, and they want to fight, but Truck's punishing, and they don't expect it to be so far forward. Still, they've managed to trade out the kills elsewhere, so Truck Lover, all the damage that he's done, well, it's all for naught, because CJ has just picked up everything. Bombs down. All on Hate, and his feet aflame. You hate to see it. May not get an opportunity this one. 20 seconds to go. The swing up. As soon as he makes noise, as soon as he shows presence, the punish should soon follow. It over, peeks around. They're holding him at bay, and 10 seconds to go. He knows he's done. So a save he will call. Back and off and away from this one. It's another round for Nouns.
Yeah, that's a fantastic recovery for CJ, right? Comes through with 3 in a row, even though they were at a disadvantage. Mythic couldn't get past him, and he was that one barrier preventing them from getting the bomb planted, and he played his role perfectly. Third round found for Nouns. Only a 2-round deficit now, so that early start from Mythic is starting to, well, fade off into the distance. Looking at the stats here on the Mythic side, Cooper, of course, as we probably mentioned earlier, is their top fragger at 336 frags over 20 maps played, and also has 32 3-kill plus rounds, 8 of those 4Ks, and 1 of them an ace. On the other side, Mike, interesting, oh, maybe we'll get back to this after a little bit. Marky's going to get the opener onto Truck Lover, and I was going to say Marky has exploded over the last few maps in terms of stats. And, well, he's going to continue to get frags here.
They're in towards B, though. They're in towards B. The bomb's not with them. Uh-oh. All this space, and it just doesn't matter. Because he ain't got that bomb. Stewie, back in.
Stewie?
Do it.
Hello?
Do it. Do it. Do it for the content,
No!
Stu. Oh, he missed it.
Marky.
He missed it. Marky avoids embarrassment here in spawn. Stewie trying for the cheeky play. Will not get the content off.
Shame for Stewie. But either way, Marky, a 3K, another one added to his repertoire, his 27th of the season. And also, he has a plus 82 kill to death differential, which is almost leading the team. He's only behind CJ, who's at plus 86, and has 309 frags, only 4 behind team leading CJ as well, who's at 313. So Marky, before this point, at the early moments of the season, was more in 4th or 5th place in terms of frags, but he's just that player that can pop off at any time. He plays the lurk role so very well, and of course can contribute in so many other ways.
That he can.
Great player. Great pickup for Nouns when they got him. It's been a while now, but yeah.
Beginning of this year, or was it last?
I think it was the beginning of this year. It's his 3rd season now, so...
That would be beginning of this year.
Yep.
Right, yes. No, I do remember that. Because he's
Fantastic
just been out in the
pickup.
woods for a while.
Exactly. Ooh,
Damage, not working out well for Cooper. Popping the smoke to go looking is Cynic, as he's got the AWP out and he's trying to hold the court. This is a big round for Mythic, right? They've invested fully in here, so they are committed. Oh my god, Cynic, really? With the off? Oh, yeah, that was a choice.
That was the expected result.
A choice. Trades it out. Jumping on down. Carson swinging. Getting 2 more. Setting up Truck Lover in the clutch. Full commit from Carson. If he'd had a fresh magazine, honestly, might have been a chance at the 3rd. But as it is, Truck Lover will be dropped. It was just a matter of when, not if. And so Nouns have knotted up this scoreline.
Just Cynic knows his teammates have his back, so he can make plays like that, and they won't lose the round.
Sure. Let's pretend that was the thinking behind
it. It wasn't, but we can pretend, and it's just so ambitious with the AWP, especially how difficult it is to hold angles and use the op now in CS2. Going for a play like that is very, very ambitious, and having util in your hands in that situation is even more so. Anyway, they still win it.
If you want to play like that, just don't buy the op.
Yeah, exactly. Which they haven't been that much, like you were mentioning before. Anyway, he's got it back again. Carson's going to get flashed out into the side hall, and Hate gets the headshot with the Tech 9. It is a light buy here from Team Mythic. They've got the A1S picked up off the ground now from Carson. And they do have control of this A site, it appears anyway. Yeah, now they definitely do.
Pop the smoke. There's the spot, but no kill off of it for bwills. Spam coming through on a line. bwills finds one. Look at this damage. They get the bomb down, but at what cost? Mythic have just been torn asunder. The spam over is all they need, apparently. Over on the Nouns side, and boom, there it is. Only 1 casualty into the round. Nouns will secure at the very least a tied scoreline as we head into the half, and considering this is what, a 5-1 start? Running 5 rounds in a row back the other way. This is Nouns with momentum and ahead of steam.
and knowing your angles, because those smokes, they were just spamming through them so very well. 3 frags through the smoke. I think one of them was above it, but still absolutely impressive stuff from Nouns, and they only lose 1 body, even though, let's not forget, Mythic had full control of that site. And one of the difference makers, again, those smoke mechanics, popping the smoke, I think that was Cynic, and getting that visibility. So it helped out immensely. Nade gonna fly through here, and I think Mythic's gonna go for a fast one up the ramp, and so far they've done more damage than has been dealt their way. In fact, nothing coming their way except for some bullets hitting air on Carson's side. Cynic tosses that Molotov down, trying to keep them at bay, and they have successfully at least held up Mythic and not lost the body yet. And there's the first and second coming through from bwills towards mid. Flom and Hate tried to catch them off guard, but bwills was ready.
Walk through the smoke, Stewie 2K, a classic. The smoke criminal himself back for another caper, but Cynic is doing some robbery of his own, robbing lives on the A ramp, all down the truck lover who can hold them no more. 2 rounds of the lead for Nouns as we head to the break. And we are back on the server here for the second half. 7-5 the scoreline. Nouns roaring back in with 6 in a row to give themselves the lead as they head to their favorite side of every map.
The T side and CJ's favorite side, right? Because his
Yeah.
entry stats are absolutely ludicrous on the T side. 26.4% attempts, 59.6% success rate, and a 1.28 rating. We'll see if he continues his tear on entries into this one, and they've already got control of B. Yeah, Truck Lover gets overloaded, manages to get one in that situation, which is crazy. Cynic's got two, bwills one as well, and this is probably now.
You could just see the absolute fear with how that was fought. Look at them swarm. They don't want to give him a chance to even reload. Down he goes. CJ to King getting his in the pistol round. But I mean, Truck was playing mid, right? The swarm comes towards him and he just falls and falls and falls and falls. And by the time he actually does find a kill, they're already in B. So that's tough. I mean, look, it's a retake setup, but that is the Nouns effect.
Yeah.
On full display.
This is the Nouns. I don't know. We had Virtuous Plow in CSGO. I don't know what we'd call it for Nouns. Have to think of something. But especially the way their T sides have been going. But we can do some wordplay there since they are called Nouns, of course. Cynic tossing that nade in. And that will blow up nothing. But there's a 5-man stack here, which could catch him off guard. This should lead to a frag, and he realizes, oh, goodness me. He falls back, and there we go. The farm comes through, and no one gets a frag on Mythic's side. I like the idea. Didn't pan out. 9-5 for now. Are the wheels turning there, Mike? Trying to find a cool term for Nouns' playstyle here on T-side?
I've been thinking about it. Yeah,
okay.
I got nothing.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to think of
W holders. But, that's all I got. No. Nouns, wounds.
That yes, that one. That one's good. Let's go with that.
All right, we're into the round. 3 Mac 10s, but knowing the Nouns, that's not going to slow them down much. Wait out the smoke at the. He's jump spamming with the Mac. CJ gets the kill. Carson is just pogo sticking over the box to spam the sandbags. He knows the lineup. Is the Mac 10 jumping accurate at that range?
I don't know.
I know jumping around corners, it's pretty good.
Accurate. Yeah.
What the hell? I've never seen a player do that.
Well,
he's still doing it. He's just jump spot spamming through the smoke. Oh my. Nouns innovating, man.
They are.
They're changing the game. And now they got smokes for this take as well. So if they actually do go for it, it's going to be pretty good. They're waiting out the molly. But here it goes. They've got all the positioning. It's all about Flom. Can he stop this? No. No, he cannot. Cooper next up to the plate. Might just bail it off. Cooper's found 2 kills from the site itself. The flank dealt with. They could leave. 30 seconds left. They're going to do it. They got to do it now. Marky's now up on site, so they got to move while the smokes are still here. Molly down. A little late. Marky gets the bomb off.
In the right spot. Oh my goodness, they're going right into this. bwills gonna get one. Hate the immediate trade. Still a 2v2. A better chance for Mythic to pull this one off. But the AK could prove to be the biggest problem. bwills gets one, probably the second. There it is. 2 beautiful headshots.
Last
He's
bullet.
up to 18 frags. This is another one of bwills' best maps so far this season. And of course, he's gotten a lot of them over the last 3 matches, like I was saying.
Heating up. Just had to adjust to the game. Just had to learn the ways of the W hold of the AD swing.
That's for real. But yeah, Nouns looking great, as usual, on their T side.
Yeah, they're relentless. If you don't beat them on first contact. And a reminder, that was the bonus round, right? They had 3 Mac that's going into that. They are just very tough to stop.
They're already
right
up.
now.
CJ's upstairs already.
He is indeed player Dupree for them to deal with. Truck Lover getting naded on down into oblivion. They know he's here. Step foot into the flames to get that kill. A little ambitious for Marky. Flash is good. Oh, Flash is very good. Second one as well. Now a couple guns can be retrieved. This suddenly ain't bad.
I think it's still pretty bad because the opposite side is, of course, very open and free for the take. And look where bwills is as well. He could come in.
Look where bomb is, John.
Oh,
side
no.
take doesn't matter.
It's special.
They're gonna have to bail off of this. It's all about deathmatch now. They need the kills, but bwills is in the back lines. Carson needs to get out of here. Carson might not need to get out of here. It's come down to the 1v1. So he's got a P250, and he's got to be wondering where the hell's the bomb. Okay, this just comes down to deathmatch.
No, you gotta
bwills,
fight now.
Stewie.
Yeah.
No one's got health. Who's gonna find the kill? This has got to be such a weird situation to read. He's got the right idea. Stewie's on the angle.
Oh no.
But enough time's gone by that he knows player could have gotten down ladder. bwills, does he have the presence of mind to clear side all?
I don't think he's gonna.
Where Stewie's got to, and he's got the first shot. Got the drop as well. Oof. How is that picked back up from Nouns? It looked very scary after they lose the B-Steps fight and have no bomb control on A, but somehow, some way, the Nouns find a path to victory.
Yeah, I think the key obviously was bwills coming in and pinstering in on the remaining Mythic players. Of course, also Mythic only had pistols that round, which helps as well in that fight with Carson, right? You got a couple of frags where honestly you had no business even getting one, but Mythic couldn't finish him off, and that's the difference maker. CJ gonna be charging up as he usually does, throws the flashbang. There are a couple players here. Oh no, he has no idea. CJ gets the opener. He's just too fast. He's like Sonic the Hedgehog going up that ramp towards the A site. Cooper does manage to get a response. Hate's lined up for another one here, but he can't get it. CJ wins that, and he wins the follow-up too. What? 3v2. Now a 3v1 as Cynic comes in for that trade, and only Truck Lover left standing, and no longer CJ the King with 3 opening frags and a 12th round found for Nouns.
Was that my perspective, or did Cynic's view model just go diagonal for a moment there?
I didn't see.
All right, maybe I'm just been staring at the screen for too long. Cynic spot the negative. That was inevitably going to happen. Certainly no way to justify it this time, because he is just outright trolling because they're at 12 to 5. CJ, man, you know, look, there's a lot made about, like, you know, Zaiwu is the anointed child of global offensive, was born on the day of Counter-Strike's release or whatever it was. Maybe CJ's birthday, half birthday's on the CS2 day, because holy cow, this guy's got a feel for the game.
Oh my goodness. One of the best, I think, in North America right now. There's no question in my mind.
We got to see it on land. We got to see how well it translates. But online, at least, he is relentless. Cooper wants to push through. Can't really blame him at this point, though. He's going to get a bit nervous about it. They haven't revealed the Negev yet. But Marky's killing people on B, so they may not need it. Marky's just won the round.
Why does he have that? Anyway, whatever.
Oh, I was talking about that, John.
I didn't realize you were, Mike. Sorry.
Had to be done. Cooper in a 1v5. Will he see the Negev? Let's find out. What he won't be doing is winning this round. bwills, make sure of that. Domination from Nouns. 12 rounds in a row. 12 rounds in a row, John. That is suffocating. That is merciless. That is brutality.
Yep. Yeah. That's brutal, honestly. I was thinking...